Coach Darvin Ham believes the Lakers played their best defensive game of the season against number 1 seeded Oklahoma City Thunder. And not only that, a potential Laker might be primed to return mid to late March. More news on that coming up. But before we get into that, most people watching this video right now aren't subscribed. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and let's talk about it. The Lakers used their favorable size advantage to give the Oklahoma City trouble on the offensive and defensive end of the basketball. The Oklahoma City Thunder are really lacking in size outside of Chet Holmgren anchoring them from the defensive end and being their rim runner lob threat on the offensive end. This was a great game by the Lakers because the Oklahoma City Thunder are one of the best offenses in all of basketball, led by MVP candidate Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The Oklahoma City Thunder are averaging 121 points per game and are the NBA's third best offensively rated team in basketball. This was a game where the Lakers held them to 104 points, and in the first half of that game, the Lakers had the Oklahoma City Thunder shooting only 30% from the field. Coming off that loss against the Denver Nuggets, the Los Angeles Lakers came into this game in which it felt like a different defensive identity. They were feistier on ball. Coach Darvin Ham talked about the effort on defense, guys keeping their matchups in front of them. He also talked about the fact that Anthony Davis is truly a motivator for this team on the defensive end, as he called it contagious. The Lakers clearly feed off Anthony Davis as he gets blocks, rebounds, and obviously, he impacts the game from the offensive end, but Anthony Davis as a two-way player clearly ignites this Lakers team. Not only that, you saw a guy in Austin Reaves who took on the assignment of guarding SGA. Not only did Austin Reaves do a good job in that task, but he also went on the other side of the basketball court and made shots and was an impact on the offensive end. You can clearly see that this Lakers team, when they're comfortable, is as good as any team in basketball. D'Angelo Russell found his groove. Rui Hachimura, although he was in foul trouble early in the game, he found a rhythm. LeBron James, Anthony Davis, when all of these pieces are clicking, it's really a great sight to see because it really shows the potential of this Los Angeles Lakers. In recent news, guard Gabe Vincent has been slated to make a return mid to late March. This was a player the Lakers took on a mid-level exception for about $33 million after his Eastern Conference run with the Miami Heat. Gabe Vincent was a player who bursted on the scene this past year with his ability to shoot and make winning plays for the Miami Heat. The Lakers brought him in to be another spark for their offense with his defensive and shooting ability. Unfortunately, he was sidelined most of this year due to a knee injury, only appearing in 5 games for the Lakers. Due to his knee injury, the Lakers had to go out their way to sign Spencer Dinwiddie. Now, Spencer Dinwiddie has played some good minutes, some decent minutes for the Los Angeles Lakers. However, Gabe Vincent would be an upgrade, and I think he does provide a great counterpunch for this Lakers arsenal of weapons. I think him alongside D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reaves, LeBron, I think he not only adds shooting, but I think he adds defensive potential, and he solidifies the guard depth for this Lakers team. Good news for Lakers fans is that Gabe Vincent is starting to be ramped back up by the Lakers medical staff. Week by week, he has been getting some on-court workouts, and his regimen has gradually gone up over the weeks. This is a good thing because this means he is scheduled to meet his deadline or his timetable of a mid to late March return. Now, this is also a good thing because as the Lakers look to make a playoff run, they need as many of their best players available. I think him coming back into the mix provides a serviceable counterpunch, and I think it does provide an upgrade from Spencer Dinwiddie. So when you take out D'Lo and Austin Reaves, you really do have another serviceable guard who can also get hot from distance and adds another spark defensively to this Lakers basketball team. As the Lakers are starting to find their defensive identity, it is really great that the Lakers could be seeing not only Gabe Vincent back, but Jared Vanderbilt coming back into the lineup, who has been dealing with a heel injury most of the year. Having these two players back for a Lakers team that through the start of the year was not great defensively, and now that they're finally starting to come into their own defensively, adding Gabe Vincent, adding Jarred Vanderbilt, who are great defensive players in their own right, I think it amplifies what this Lakers team can be, and I think it gives the Lakers a lot of versatility. Now, how Darvin Ham manages his rotations as Jarred Vanderbilt and Gabe Vincent get reestablished into this Lakers lineup, that'll be foreseen, and honestly, I hope he can find a way to make that all work. I think the biggest critique for the Lakers this year have been the way the Lakers have handled their rotations at times. So adding more players who do some really good things for this team, putting them in the right places to be successful is going to be imperative as they make their return to this Lakers roster. This Lakers team feels like they're finding their identity. A lot of the guys are hooping with a lot more confidence. D'Angelo Russell, after the Lakers win against the Clippers, talked about how that was a good start to this schedule post the All-Star break. The next 20 or so games, I think 18 or so at this point, are imperative for the Lakers. I mean, obviously there is a chance the Lakers may be in a play-in tournament. However, you don't know how things are going to shake up over the next few weeks. And the Lakers, if they can continue to put together a stretch of wins, you never know where they may fall in playoff seeding. I think D'Lo hit it on the head. This is a Lakers team that feels like this was the start to something special as they are going towards the playoffs. A game against the Nuggets, I know they wish they would have back better late game execution. However, I think that game reminded the Lakers that they are still on par and can still keep up with the league's defending champions. It's really about who plays a better fourth quarter. Over the next 3 games, the Lakers have the Sacramento Kings tonight, the Dallas Mavericks, and the New Orleans Pelicans. 3 very winnable games for the Los Angeles Lakers, and we might find ourselves in a situation where we blink and the Lakers are 10-1 in their last 11. And if that's the case, you'll look back to a game where the Lakers beat the Los Angeles Clippers in the hallway rivalry, in a game in which the Lakers were down by 21 points going into the fourth quarter, and it ignited them on a playoff run. And just a fun fact for the people listening, the Lakers, prior to that win against the Los Angeles Clippers, NBA teams, there have been 866 consecutive NBA games in which a team going into a fourth quarter trailing by at least 19 didn't win that game, and the Lakers broke that. Might be a little superstitious if you ask me on how that may impact this team, but hey, I'm an optimist. Sue me. With that being said, though, I'm JayRob with Lakers Digest. Peace. And make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. Most people watching this video right now aren't subscribed, so make sure you subscribe.